streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock on this Thursday afternoon. Top stories in just one moment, but first a look at traffic and weather with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Brian, we are about 25 degrees cooler in some spots today than we were this time yesterday.
Big difference, isn't it? It's
refreshing.
Wow. Yeah. And the good news is that the cooler air is not a flash in the pan. I think we're going to have this coolish air as long as we had the hot air and maybe even longer. Let's take a look at traffic first, though, shall we? And what we can tell you here is that we've got slower than usual traffic in Springfield. For this time of day, this is not entirely unusual, but there is a slowdown, 291 at 91 through downtown, especially southbound. Otherwise, the Pike looks good. There is a backup at 291. Do want to mention the fact that Route 5 in Bernardston is closed due to a water main break. That may restrict your access to Sweet Lucy's Bake Shop, but the good news is that Sweet Lucy closed at 4 o'clock, so you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Anyway, let's take a look at temperatures right now, shall we? 67 Westfield and Greenfield, Northampton and Springfield at 68, 63 in Orange. So again, a big change considering our high temperature at Springfield yesterday was 95 degrees, low to mid 60s up and down the valley. And at least part of the reason why we've got the cooler air is this nice breeze from the east-northeast along with the cloud cover. And there's actually even a little bit of rain falling. You can see here on radar, at least on radar, we have some sprinkles up and down the valley, and the chance for a sprinkle continues into the evening hours. But most of tonight will be dry, and most of tomorrow will be dry as well. We'll talk about our rain chances for the weekend with the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
2 people are now charged in connection with the drowning death of a 12-year-old girl from Berkshire County during a school field trip nearly a year ago. Guyver Eisen drowned on a trip to Beartown State Forest in Monterey with Pittsfield's Herberg Middle School's 21st Century Summer Program. The program coordinator, Linda Whitaker, and site supervisor, Megan Braley, have been indicted on 3 charges, including involuntary manslaughter, permitting bodily injury to a child, and reckless endangerment of a child. The Berkshire DA said the investigation showed lapses in supervision and safety protocols during this trip. A teenager from Orange has died in a shooting in New Hampshire in a parking lot there. According to the New Hampshire Attorney General's office, it happened on Winchester Street in Keene. When officers arrived, they found 17-year-old Christian Walker with a gunshot wound. Now, Walker was taken to the hospital. That's where he later died from his injuries. Authorities say all suspects involved in that shooting have been identified, and an investigation is now underway. A long-time vacant property is set for a large-scale renovation in Hampden County. Westmast Area Development Corporation is set to take over more than 100 acres of land from the former Munson Development Center campus. The move will allow for the development of at least 600 housing units and new commercial opportunities. The Healy administration announced Wednesday the transfer will allow Westmast to take the lead on the redeveloping of the site, which has been empty since 2012. The site will also provide $9 million in site readiness funds to assist with the demolition, environmental cleanup, and infrastructure improvements. A Montague police officer has been arrested and now faces multiple assault and battery charges. According to court documents, Shauna Williams of Deerfield is accused of assaulting her childhood friend. She told police that on June 20th, she went to Williams' home to get a pair of shoes. When she got there, Williams appeared to be drunk, pushed her to the ground, and kicked her in the ribs multiple times while wearing boots. Multiple departments were made aware of the alleged incident. The Montague police chief told 22 News that the department was aware of the incident and is, quote, handling it as a personal matter. Williams is still listed as a patrolman on the town's police page. Court documents say her license to carry has been revoked. She has pleaded not guilty to all of her charges. Back now with Brian. We do have some rain in the forecast for this evening.
Yeah, a couple of scattered light showers, not enough to cancel any events. I know that the East Long Meadow Rotary concert kicks off tonight. We've also got the Blue Sox playing tonight in Holyoke. So I would just, bring a rain jacket or a mini umbrella just to be on the safe side. Of course, the big story today is the cool down. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s right now. Mid to upper 60s here at 4 p.m. And as we roll through our 22 News Storm Team Skycast, the chance for an isolated shower or two here this evening. But again, most of the hours tonight will be dry, mostly cloudy at midnight. Overnight lows mid 50s to low 60s here tomorrow morning. This is 7 o'clock, gray. A little bit of sunshine arrives here by noontime. Watch in the afternoon. Yeah, a little bit of clearing. I'm going to be optimistic and call it partial sunshine here for tomorrow. I expect that the clouds will have the edge over the sun, but there will be some blue sky. There's the slight chance for a shower as we head into the late afternoon and early evening hours. But again, most of the day will be dry. There are showers in the works for the first half of the weekend. We'll show you when on 22 News starting at 5.
Iconic comedy actor Adam Sandler is heading to New England this fall. He will be on the road for his You're My Best Friend tour. Sandler will be performing at Mohegan Sun Arena September 26. He will also be at the TD Garden in Boston September 30th. Adam Sandler is known for many comedic roles, including Grown Ups and Happy Gilmore. Tickets and the pre-sales have already begun, but general ticket sales will start tomorrow at noon. A specialty wine, beer, and food store in Northampton is relocating to Thorns Marketplace this fall. Provisions is set to move its location from Crafts Avenue after a vacancy became available. The owners say they plan to take over the space occupied by the longtime market Cornucopia, which is moving to Holyoke. Provisions' new location is set to open in September. They also have two other locations in Amherst and Longmeadow. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, a historic Springfield home was recently damaged in a fire. Tonight, find out why it's been added to the 2025 Most Endangered Historic Resource List. And the Westover Job Corps Association received a national preliminary injunction from a federal court. We'll have what this means moving forward. Plus, the Springfield Thunderbirds are partnering with Pedal Through Youth to help students in need. A look at the impact this will have for kids in our communities.
Slower traffic on either end of 291. 291 intersecting with the Pike. A little bit of a slowdown there. Also a slowdown where 291 intersects with 91 southbound. We've got a slowdown through downtown. Details on the continuing cool weather on 22 News at 5.
And meantime, we have updates anytime at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app and the 22 News Plus app. You can watch our newscasts live and for free anytime. We'll see you tonight starting at 5.